C'est la vie. Let's clean the dirt bike. We're going to our home garage. Joe Average. Average. There's got to be something up with my Bert bike. There's got to be something up with my dirt bike. You see, I'm one of life's winners. Every morning, I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. When I have a coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth. But on this bike, I always finish dead last. Yeah, it's because your bike's covered in shit, bud. I'm wondering if there's some mud stuck to the manifest or whatever it is slowing me down. I'm also kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in over 15 years. Thanks. You're going to need to pay me way more than $75, my guy. This thing is caked in mud. Like, I know the word caked gets overused every now and then, but this thing is... It's the wrong... Come on. Ridiculous. All right. Let's start with... Where's any of them? There we go. Perfect. This, I'm assuming, is going to be a relatively quick wash. It's extremely small. So much so that it almost feels like cheating. Like the easiest step is spray the garage. You got it. Can I do this? They have physics? Can I move these things? These things have physics. Why do they have physics? Why did they bother? They don't have a lot of physics, but they do have physics. Interesting. Ah, see, like, see? Like, it moves, but just a little bit. Oh, it's taped down. There we go. We're getting a lot accomplished today. Perfect. Let's move it. There we go. You know what's funny, Kitty? I think this is our garage. But that's okay. That's a problem for future me. If I ever want that particular roll of tape, I'm gonna be fucked. All right, let me get this bike clean. We're already 63% done. Who's the person that buys Powerwash Simulator? Can we like end the job now if we wanted to? Or is that something we're able to do? What if I save? I don't. Okay. Like, what is the point of the star system if you have to finish? Like, our garage isn't that clean. Our garage isn't dirty. It's just packed full of crap and it has a lot of dust and it's dirty. What else is dirty on this thing? There we go. We don't have any bats. Also, apropos of nothing, but I did switch it to that we are only going to be on the Miami server. And there's like 5 of them, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we might have some easier times with Twitch. No promises. Oh, here we go. I forgot I bought this nozzle. I've been doing a little power washing off stream with just the one I already did. I did the van a few times to make some extra money. Surprising amount of work needed on this tiny little, Oh, I could just do this instead. It basically a gradual summer breeze will get this thing clean, I see. Nice. This is a nice motorcycle, I gotta say. This is a nice bike. This feels very much like I mugged somebody in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, the engine is about almost completely clean, thank you. What else we got? Tires looking good. There we go. The exhaust. Oh my god, record time on this thing. Where's the exhaust? I'm dumb. Right here. And the rear fender. Or front fender, excuse me. Beautiful. All right. That deserves a bunger. Bunker, 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 bunker. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. What was that, like 5 minutes? Not even? From Joe Average. Clean as an egg. You're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. That'll keep you another 10 years, buddy. Just go get your shit cleaned, please. I need you to be safe, my guy. All right, so now that we have 15 stars and a pittance of money, let's come over here to the shop. I think we can upgrade, but I need to buy this first, and I don't have enough money for that. Man, I wish I hadn't bought so many stupid cosmetics. That sucks. I can't find my tape. Can I buy the Space Cadet? Oh, heck yeah. Hold on. Let me see this. I want the Space Cadet power. Damn it. Where's the Space Cadet power washer skin? I don't know how to equip that. Where you're spraying stuff everywhere. Yeah, we did spray a roll of tape into the wall. They're never finding that again. Let's go ahead. I wanted to start with the playground. We just did a house. Let's go to the playground. The bat was on Roar TV. Oh, gotcha. I mean, it's not a bat anymore. This is very much not a bat. I think this was a COVID thing, if I remember correctly. Dirt Finder. This is the same voice. Dirt Finder. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, also hi Sprawl. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. I can see the black mold. I can see the black mold, my guy. Do you think do you think playgrounds get power washed regularly? I figure they are germ factories. Regularly? Hold on, I can do that better. Regularly? No, I think they might get power washed sometimes, but no, I don't think so. It's all nonsense, of course, but if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. All right, buddy. Sure thing. Now, how... Hold on. Before we go anywhere, how do I equip that thing? Do I have to do it? Details? No. Messages? No. Fine. Start the job. Hose. You don't want to get hosed down with the power washer. You really don't want to get hosed down with the power washer. I'm going to put this... Oh, God. I'll put you right here. What do you want to start with? Let's start with this right here. We'll start... I'm going to start with maze policy. I'm going to work on the outside and work our way in. I'm going to work on this little bin right here. Do you remember... Did you ever go to a park that was kind of like this? I mean, stupid question, but how big was the park that you went to that was like this? Because everybody's been to a park just like this. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like this kind of park exists everywhere in the world, right? Yeah, it will take your skin off, so I Mom? Hello? I would like this put... over there, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna work on our on the outside, work our way in. So how are you guys doing? How was your Thursday evening? Was it everything you hoped it would be? The work week is over-ish for some people. Possibly me. Maybe other people. I don't know. Definitely me. And I'm celebrating by working. By doing some deep, heavy cleaning. I'm going to make a delineation right here. We're going to clean this area first. Here we go. We're gonna make. Can you draw a dick in the dirt? Yeah, yes, I can try. I can, sure. I can do you one better, Sprawl. I'm gonna draw a dick on the dinosaur with my long extension stick. Not there. I'm not. Never mind. I'm just going to do it right here. There we go. All right. I'm gonna draw 1, 2. There we go, and the glasses. See, this is a pair of glasses on a chain. There we go. Draw a few little. All right, so we got the goggles with the really long chain leading up to the dinosaur's head. Excellent. Perfect. Those are hairs. Those are ball hairs, kitty. There we go. Got it taken care of. Now draw a vagina. Look at that flower I drew. Can I get the long extendo stick off, please? Thank you. I'm gonna turn on the short extension. Do I even need this? I think this gives me a little more extension for no chain. Yeah, nice. This is just better, I think. It's one of those, that's one of those double standards. It's like you can draw a big old wiener, but the second you want, or the second you draw a hyper-realistic vajamno, you are fucked, bro. You are done. Think you want more pressure than range? Let's see if it makes a difference. Here's I got my stubby gun out. Let's see if, there we go. I mean, I'm not going to be planning to do anything, you know, up high anyway, so I might as well stick with the stubby gun. Have you played have you done Powerwash Simulator before, Sprawl? Just done some deep power washing. There's so many maps on this game. Don't be ridiculous. Bullshit. I've seen some of the games you play. This is not any different than that. How is this any different than God? How is this any different than like 8 hours of War Thunder? Can you crank up the pressure? I can. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. The problem is it gives me lesser of a range, but I mean a lesser of a, like, width. At the end of the day, I was trying to think of, like, what else? Like, Borderlands? No. This is very different from Borderlands. Also, this game rules. There is a couple Shinra maps that we can do at some point. We can do Final Fantasy VII. Could you look at this playground? Could you imagine bringing your children to this playground? I'm gonna switch to a wider spray. There we go. No wonder, I mean, at this point, it's a little bit the parents' fault, isn't it? Like, just don't go to this playground. There's got to be something else you can do. This does need extra pressure. There's got to be some other thing. Take a walk in the forest. Take a, you know, read a book. Go to the library. How is the equipment so dirty, but the rest of the park is so pristine? That's a very good question. Look at this fence. Look at the park. The park is well maintained. They just stopped here, like, deliberately. This Arizona where it never rains? I certainly hope not, with as green as it is. Also, hi Coyote. Like, I feel like they are deliberately avoiding the kids section. That could be. Maybe, well, according to what's his name, the message we got. Some children have been coming down with the dermatitis. And since everything else, other than the playground equipment, is absolutely immaculate, I think Kitty's right. So the taxes are not paying for this. That's why they had to hire me for probably not enough money. How much is this for? $600. All right, that's fair. I think this is fair. If that's $600, that's fair. I'd do this for $600. Somebody gives me a power washer. Actually, maybe not. Maybe if I was younger, I would. For $600? Guys, would you do this for $600? All of this? Would you draw a vagina? And would you draw a purple dick on a dinosaur for $600? I kind of feel like, is it worth your time? Probably. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, but that would be a miserable 2 days, though. And especially if you didn't really know how to power wash, like, I don't really know how to power wash, so this would be kind of miserable to learn. And then what if you power wash your own feet? Then you got to worry about medical bills. Going and power washing your own feet. Also, I think we're almost fully clean on the yellow floor. Here we go. Let's take care of the yellow floor. It's hard to see which parts are dirty on the yellow floor because when you try and look for the dirt, it's all still yellow. But you right here, are you good? No? Where's the dirt? I mean, this is the outside ring. It shouldn't need that much pressure. Here we go. There's some stuff over here. No, that's the floor edge. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could do like a 2. Because channeling a serial killer? Was he role-playing? Hi, Glorp. Hey, there we go. Did we get the yellow? We got the yellow, but we still didn't get the floor edge. Okay, fair enough. How are you? How is it going? Welcome to some serious power washing. This kind of role playing. Did he put on the serious voice? I don't know if I could. God, how do you do that? How do you just like channel? I don't understand that concept of like people who go in and like role play stream. It's like I'm not sure if I forgot that this floor edge goes like all the way, doesn't it? Yeah, it totally does. Never mind. I won't focus on the floor edge. Let's focus here on the children's play area. I think fantasy is intoxicating. That's fair. I don't know if I could channel being a serial killer. How this playground gets so dirty? That's the real question, isn't it? Look how clean the rest of the park is. Look how clean the rest of everything is. And then you get over to the park, and this is what they want the kids to play on. He doesn't really roleplay. He just talks, but in a little bit he does a bit in character. Every 10 minutes he does a bit in character. Like every 10 minutes he channels a serial killer. Like every 10 minutes he's just like, I'm gonna Hell yeah. I love doing this. Yeah, I love playing. I love cleaning stuff, and it's gonna be in your sleep. I love cleaning stuff. Like, was that it? Is this? Am I close? Theater kids scared me, or scared you? I didn't know many theater kids. I knew Kitty, but I didn't know her when she was a theater kid. Kitty was a theater kid. You could talk to Kitty. Or was, I guess. Kitty has the vibe of a theater kid. Kitty was a theater kid. Told you. How's everybody doing? We having a good time? We're gonna clean this playground and be able to eat off of it. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god, that's so bright. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I don't follow lurk shame. I hear the dog. I hear Finn. Is Finn hearing me? Is Finn hearing me from the other room? You were decent. Kitty was in. I know she was in at least one play that I know of. Were you in multiple plays, Kitty?
Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
Perfect. I'm glad that's working. Roundabout floor plates. Let's grab all these. Why do you not have the response? I don't want... Because you know why. You know why I don't have the full thing on there. You know why, Sprawl. There's a very good reason why I only have part of it on there. Sprawl. Sprawl. You know why. Is this all clean? Are we all good on this? Looks... Nope, not yet. Beautiful. So this whole section is looking pretty ace. Alright, so I'm gonna... Let's go over to this side. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Look at this here. This is where they want people to sit. They have like the nursing moms coming in here to the park to watch their children, and it's like, go play in the asbestos, honey. Yeah, you'll get the black mold, but it'll be fine. You've got Cigna. What just happened? Why did I pick up place equipment? No way. Miss me with that. No way I could pick that up from here. What? Why? Why do I need to pick it up from so far away? He's in timeout because he freaked out because our son came in to watch. That's fair. He does get into he does go into timeout relatively often. He's a little baby. He's a little baby dog. How old is he now? 7, 8 months? No trash around that bench. Everything else is super clean. It's so weird. Whatever the city council decided, it's like, you will clean all of the floor outside of the children's play area. If the children have any desire to play on it, you will not touch it. Only the ground. Only the ground? That's it. Is this bench? We could probably some at the bottom, right? Yeah, I'm able to grab things from a league away. I have embraced my true powers. He's almost 6 months old. Is that all? I thought he was like... He was born on February, right? Like February 1st? I always keep forgetting that you can do this with the sprayer, which is kind of bad because that's like a primary function of the video game. Is the bench all done? Nice. We are 10% done. Let's go blast the dino. I'll leave the wiener for last. So we will, again, delineate this section here. Hold on. Why did they add the... They didn't need to add physics engines for that. They didn't need to add a physics engine that you can push things around with your power washer. Why? That feels unnecessary. I like that they did it, but I feel like they spent time focusing on things that did not matter. Like, you know what? Just focus on the power washing. That's what the Jesus, soccer ball. Get out of here. So you could wash your ball. Just come over here and just be like, nothing. Need to knock the soccer ball out of the play area. I need to get it way over there. There we go. We'll catch up with it later. All right, we're going to clean this in sections just like we've been doing. Also, let's make it a little... Let's take the big one. There we... Nope, not you. There we go. This is what I should be doing. Perfect. This is very satisfying. Also, it's a lot less jerky head movements, which is kind of nice. Perhaps there'll be pool tables with pool balls to push around. There is, in some of the various DLCs for this, there is a, not Mary Poppins. I keep trying to say Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins. It's not Mary Poppins. It's Alice in Wonderland themed. But I do not have that DLC. Yeah, there is a SpongeBob DLC too. I don't have that one either. I have, basically I don't have the Back to the Future one, and I don't have the Alice in Wonderland. I don't have any of the DLCs. I don't have any of the DLCs. That's all there is to say. I might get them, but I know that there is a ton of maps before that becomes an issue. Like, we're only on map 4. I love that line of delineation. That's some good stuff right there. This game really makes me want to have a power washer every time. Again, we don't need to own one, but to borrow one, to rent one. Could you imagine just power washing the crap out of our house? Glorp, you've seen our house. Glorp, you've been to our house. Imagine it with like as many extra years of more not I don't want to say grime because that's not the right word. Of age has built up on the house. It needs a sweet sick power washing. Unfortunately, I don't have a power wash. You don't need a power wash if you live in Florida. What does it have? I'm unclear. What do you mean? You still power wash in Florida. If you power wash the house, won't everything go flying from the pressure? I mean, I won't be this, you know, with a power wash in real life. It shouldn't chip off the paint or anything. And that would really be the only concern. And definitely would have to be careful around like the windows, the door with the window. But no, it should be fine. Humidity is very much a thing, definitely. Mold and mildew. I mean, yes, but the house also was rained on for like 3 hours today, so I wouldn't do it now anyways, because yeah, it would be miserably hot. I don't own a power washer anyways. This would be like a project that is something that house maintenance, you know? I'm leaving the Stego for last. And part of me is just like, could just hire a guy. But then I'm like, well, how much would that cost? And how much would it cost just to buy a power washer? I don't know. I don't know how much power washers cost. I think I talked about it last time. I was like, what, a couple $100 for a cheap one? That's not terrible. I don't need anything too fancy. Why is this Stegosaurus so colorful? I'm not opposed, but I don't think that's the color they were. Do you see yourself doing it? If we had a power washer? What happened to my music? There it goes. If I had a power washer, I think so. I feel like I would. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I'd have to, try it out. It's a kid's playground. That's fair, I guess. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Alright, I guess everything is super colorful. Enjoy your lead chips. I'd wear a mask. I'd be fine. Pay a guy once and we can have it done a year or two later. But again, like, wouldn't it cost, like, at least a couple $100 to power wash the whole house? Power wash the house? At least. At least! And at that rate, it's like, I don't know. I really don't feel like this thing is going to catch on fire like the lawnmower did. I'm not lawn mowing. Unless we got like a, power mower. I'm happy with that expense. Electricity and water and time. Like I said, frankly, I don't care how the power washing gets done. I just feel like we probably should power wash the house. I know it's not a tremendous priority with, the state of the world. And, we have better things to spend money on because who cares? It's not like we're selling right now. Maybe that's when we should do. We should wait until we're ready to sell. I'm going to wait to get the Chunda until afterwards. We'll get that a little later. Is everything else good? Time is precious at our age. You are 100% right. You better believe it's a Stegosaurus waiter. We're almost at 20% on this playground. And it's only been almost half the stream. I don't feel like we're gonna get this done to, oh god. I don't know if we're we shall see. I mean, we did get one job done, and that's kind of nice. I've been watching more people play Powerwash Simulator. It's a very relaxing kind of game. There's something really very... It feels very much like a color by numbers thing for adults. It makes you feel like you're coloring. I'm gonna get rid of the wiener. Wiener, go bye-bye. I'm gonna say bye, wiener. Everyone say bye to the balls. Speaking of which, we're going to get rid of our dog's balls, which was something we probably should have done from the beginning, but he was pretty young. Can you speedrun this? Hold that thought, kitty. Did you hear that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on lookout in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Aww. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing. Can you speedrun this? Yes. In fact, I think the speedrun for the van that we did last time was something like 20 seconds. It's ridiculous. Just like everything, I'm astounded at the efforts people put in when they speedrun, and it's like, Jesus, what a... It's basically, and the speedrun is basically, it's like 3, 2, 1, done. And it's just like, what did you just do? What has happened? Can we sacrifice some time for you to explain what you're doing, please? Sir, I need you to slow down. You're skipping past all the dialogue. Alright, Stegosaurus is looking good. Let's get... Ugh. Like someone had a massive accident up there. That's not fun. Germany produces more than 5,000 varieties of beer and about 1,300 breweries in country. That makes sense. I wonder how many... I wonder for comparison how many, like, America produces, or, like, Belgium. How many Canadian types of beer are there? Yeah, somebody took a massive dump on the Stegosaurus slide. There we go. As we're still talking about power washing in real life, no. No, I'm not. I'm talking about a Stegosaurus. Just saying. Honestly, it doesn't make much sense to power wash right now anyways. I need to... We probably should wait until we're ready to sell. Slash, if we're ready. You know, who... God only knows. We have no intentions of moving right now. That is the current plan. And by that I mean it's not even a plan at all. What was the other game my brother got me? He got me the Duck Detective game for my birthday. That's a game I'd like to hit up at some point. Also, I said I was almost out of money in this game. I have almost gotten like $100 extra just from doing this playground. Want to make sure the kids are fully grown. That is true. It's nice that we are not, you know, that we just pat ourselves in the back a little bit. We're really good parents. It's like we're look how cool we are. We're not even gonna move for them. If you lived up north, I'd probably say you could run a small power washing business during the summer with some friends. It could be cool, but you're in Florida and it's doing outside labor and it's really difficult. I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be really fun. I'm not planning for it to be like super awesome or anything. I did used to do lawn work until my lawnmower caught on fire. So I do have my fair share of, you know, yard experience. And then my lawnmower caught on fire and then I stopped doing it. Am I winning? I mean, I'm 23% done, which is almost a quarter done, so kinda. Hello, Pyrie, how are you? I think it'd be fun power washing just like locally. I think like during November or December, like some Christmas power washing. Oh, heck yeah, that'd be great. Maybe during like Christmas time. I know that there is a Christmas thing to get. What am I talking about? I know that there is a Christmas map in this game. And I'm probably going to save that for obviously Christmas time. I had to, you know, placate Kitty. I'm like, Kitty's like, I don't think we're going to do Christmas Carol all Christmas this year, right? Ha 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 ha. And I'm just like, yes, honey, I'm not going to do the exact same thing this year for Christmas. I hope to God I'm a little more, you know, what's the word? I switch things up a little bit more than that. Power washing is more reasonable in person, but it's more strenuous than it looks. And also the vibration starts to hurt your hands. I can see that. I can see that. It's one of those things like back from in my very short stint of when I was a plumber's assistant, I had to like do like some of these heavy. Some of these machinery that you're just holding on to and it just vibrates the whole time and it's just like, and it's just like, oh god, this sucks. This sucks. Like your hand tingles. Hold her. Hold it. Yummy or yucky? This game makes it look like it's just a perfectly steady stream, but it's actually like 10 hertz pulses. Well, if you do like, I feel like this, oh god, look at that. If you're holding this, hold on, let me get closer. Yeah, feel like this in your arm, that would be annoying to hold for a little while. Also, I'm just like burning a hole through the side of the Stego slide. Kids are like, why is there a perfectly symmetrical hole here, mommy? Did some idiot power wash through the plastic? You're so adorable. Oh, okay, no, you're adorable. Gosh. You know what else is adorable? That's the glory Stegosaurus. What, here? Also, no way I could grab the stool from here. My force powers are perfect. I'm going to put that right in the middle of the dirt. That's the glory that you have to be using your force powers to be up there. Although I say that, I actually got up here just fine. So yeah, maybe some kid on the other side, maybe some person on the other side of the Stegosaurus slides, just like, somebody has a perfectly symmetrical hole here on the side. Why is there so much grime? I feel like this is criminal neglect. I know it's for the sake of the game, but the fact that this park is open and children were playing on it, like someone that needs to go to damn jail. Outdoor stuff gets pretty grimy. This grimy? This grimy? Look at this! They were letting kids play on this. There's a vagina on the ground. Look at this place. It is disgusting. More powerful like pee. You're almost done with the Stegosaurus slide. I know things get grimy, but this place is disgusting. Also, it's funny when you look at like the rest of the park. Look at that little the little police thing over there. Everything outside of the playground is beautiful. This area sucks. Wondering if someone just threw a bucket of dirt on the playground. They threw like somebody put a backhoe. Didn't show me the mud pit. God, I was talking about like the entire place, not. I can see how there's like little bits of grime, but I'm like, I was talking about the whole thing in general. You know what I'm talking about? Look at those, like, some people are coming here to the park and eating their picnics, and just sitting out over here across from the grossness. What am I missing here? Hello? Something around the bases, maybe? Oh, here we go. Lots of grime here. There we go. Stegoside. Stegoside? Stego slide clear. Alright, let's come over here. Let's grab this R2-D2. Hey, buddy. Like after a really bad hurricane. This is neglect. There's really no way to explain this but neglect. Like, yeah, a hurricane would help get it a little gross. But I feel like a city commissioner needs to go to damn jail. This is criminal neglect. Like, where's the money? I know it's a video game, but where's the money? Lock her up. Can I get like a... There we go. I'm kidding, obviously. Let's get the back here. Get the back here. It's so cathartic. Oops, I forgot to get the grime on the inside. Like, there's some janitor that's just collecting money and has not come into work in like 2 years. How much are they paying you to power wash this thing? Well, they're going to pay me like a dollar to power wash this bin. I think the entire thing was what, $6.50? $5.50 for the entire playground. I think it was like $600, wasn't it? Overview. No, that's the bungalow. Playground, $600. They're paying us $600. Which I think is reasonable. Assuming you're not in Florida. Assuming you're not, you know, dying of heat exhaustion the entire time. Can this bin get clean? Thank you. My goodness. Let's see how much they pay us to clean this bench. This bench where probably some poor mother came and like brought her children here and their baby and their pram and they breastfed here on this thing, and it's just like, I'm not breastfeeding my baby on this disgusting ass bench. Where's the money? Somebody is in the Bahamas stealing money. $5. I could just look it up, but what's the fun in that? I just saw all the ladders over there. Do you think there's some poor upset mother like just stamping her feet because their children can't come to Camp Gross for the day? It's like they brought their Starbucks here and they are ready for their kids to play, and they cannot play because some big gross monster is power washing their kids' playground. It's like, can you just power wash tomorrow? Their dad's going to be picking them up and they're going to go to SeaWorld. Can you just not power wash today? I'm like, ma'am, we put up flyers and everything. Just go take a walk. I mean, there's lots of beautiful places out there. It's like, no, what is that? I was kidding, but what is that way over there? You can't even, I don't even know if you can really see it, but it looks like there's some weird art installation way over there. Alright, I got the bench. And I got that bench. Let's go ahead and section off again. I'm going to do some, I'm going to section off. Probably from here to here. Do it as a big spiral. I feel like big spiral would feel like it takes forever. I could do the dad thing. This is the best and most efficient way to clean your playground area. Is that working when you're doing it? Is Who Am I actually working? I feel like I'm not seeing it work, but I don't look up in time. Is that actually doing anything? No, it's not. I need more pressure. Just sitting here spinning my wheels, as it were. More pressure. Green works. Here we go. We're going to do the grass mowing method. Up, down, straight, symmetrical lines. I say, before immediately getting bored, I need to preserve the Vajanya that Sprawl asked for. I'm going to clean this quadrant, and then we'll probably just move straight into cleaning a section here. Clean this quadrant, take a break, come back, and start on actually cleaning the kids' playset proper. But let's get this section clear of grime first. Guys, when was the last time you came up with a haiku? Because I'm going to do one now. You ready? Okay. Power wash my face. I was going to say something different. I was going to say ass. But I didn't. Ha! There we go. There's your haiku. You don't like counting to 17? 575. 575. Yeah, that is 17, isn't it? I never really thought of it that way. I just sort of think of it as counting to 5 and then counting to 7 and then counting to 5. I don't really think of it as I gotta count so many numbers. I just gotta do 3 little numbers. I need to look up that park that we used to go to when we were kids. We always used to call it. I feel like it's fine to say that because we don't go there anymore, and we live nowhere near it. We used to call it Castle Park. I feel like. Oh, look at that! That's beautiful. Other than a bit of grime everywhere. As you see it, yes. There you go. Look at that. Just a tiny bit of grime all over the place. Alright, now that I've cleaned off the bench a little bit, maybe that's where we'll take our break. Let me just clean this grime off of the floor edge a little bit. Beautiful. Actually, I got a better idea. I feel like we've accomplished a lot, and then I look over at the grime pit, and we haven't actually accomplished anything. So I'm going to go pee and get some more to drink, and I will be back in 3 minutes and do the Twitch ad thing. So be right back. I'm eating cheese. I'll be with you in a minute. Sorry about that. All right. I think we should be good to go. So is all this section clean? Not really. Like, is it worth it to clean this, like, oh, I can clean, like, this yellow floor circle. Like, that would give me a big, wide starting place. I said I was going to look up that park, but then I didn't. But yeah, there was a big park that we used to go to as kids. Maybe I can look it up on my phone with my other hand. Probably not. But it was a park that was very much similar to this style of, you know, almost looked like it was put together with Lincoln Logs. And pretty much the entirety of the fun was climbing up the outside of it. Excuse me. What level am I on right now? I am on level 1-5, I think. Oh wait, no, I'm in career mode. I don't think it works like that. I think I'm in career mode and I'm on like the 3rd level. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that's taken care of. Maybe I should just get the floor first. Like clear the entire floor. And then I can do like sections of the kids' play place. Pick stuff up from the van. Yeah, the van was nothing. I've done the van a few times now, actually, because I've been trying to build up like money to purchase stuff, and I can get through the van in like. Actually, you know what? I can tell you exactly how long I can get through the van because there's a time challenge mode, and I think I was able to wash the entire van in like 4 minutes. So, please clap. Unfortunately, I think it's 3 minutes is the 3 minutes is the gold medal, so it's not as awesome as it sounds. This is the large red floor, right? So if I get all of this red section, that will look a lot better on my completion ranking. Bunger? Bunger! You gotta add like an exclamation mark. Here, I'll do it. Bunger? Bunger? Bunger, 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 bunger. I started working on I went and downloaded all of the Bugsnax sounds onto my laptop at work, and I started working on a like Bugsnax explosion button where it would play like 40 Bugsnax sound effects all at once. And then I stopped doing that because that sounds awful in retrospect. Especially since there are quite a few sound effects in Bugsnax that sound really annoying when you're not actually playing Bugsnax. Like when you don't have the sound effect going on in the background, when you don't have like, when you're not in a Bugsnax mood, and you start hearing like, Buffalocust, Buffalocust, and it's like, oh, shut up. I don't want to hear about Buffalocust right now. You sound stupid. And it's like, that's fair. This red circle, nice. Almost everything on this red circle. Tell you what, that's one of the best games I've played in a long time was Bugsnax. I really enjoyed that a lot. I need more games like that. I keep trying to play games like that, but they end up sucking. And it's like, why can't I play games that are good, that are exactly like the other games that I love? know what I'm talking about? Why can't every game be Chrono Trigger Tulip? CTC. You saw an iceberg on it and the ending wasn't what you expected. It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting game. Tulip was a great game. Tulip, I need to play Tulip again. I need to put Tulip on the calendar. Now that I have a proper controller, I could actually play Tulip. Before, when I was trying to play Tulip in my most recent attempt, like I tried at some point in the last year, and my crap controller wouldn't let me do stealth, so I wasn't able to get past the first part of the game with Rocky. What is this green, gross crap on the floor? Disgusting. Just letting mildew and mold grow all over your children's play area. There needs to be some serious finance reform in this city. It's like, my goodness, somebody ran away with the money, because this is ridiculous. These kids are dying of emphysema. There we go. It cost me $5 they paid me $5 to clean that circle. Yeah, there was a lug. There was quite a lug on the carpet there. All right, what else do I want to get?
I need healing.
I need healing. Let's go ahead and do this green circle next. Pretty much here. I'm just going to do a thick swath of clean, or at least relatively clean. There we go. At least now kids will be able to play on the slide and not, you know, have to land in a big pile of goop. I hate goop. This game is perfect for me because I hate goop. Goop is disgusting. And it's like, the whole point of this game is to get rid of goop. Why not use the biggest hose all the time? What do you mean? Like the, like this one? Like the widest one? Because, hold on one second. I'll come back to that. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf bug is soiled like you wouldn't believe. I got something you can put on hold, Mr. Mayor. Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand at her new place in the colleagues. It's the old Diath place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Anyways, to answer your question, because see, if you get to like the really grimy parts, the parts that are like super grimy like this, using like the super wide hose, it's going to take longer, or it's not going to be able to do it at all. Because see how it's still like gross? You need to get the more narrow you get the water pressure, the more grime you can get off. You know what I mean? See, like this. See how much grime that is? And now if I switch to the widest one, that's after 2 sweeps. This is 1 sweep. Do you see how there's like, well, okay. I mean, it's not as good an example because this is a wide open plane. Stop golfing right after it rains. Yeah, terrible idea. I gotta find something a little grimier. Basically, let's see if there's a point for anything smaller than that middle one. Oh, kinda, I guess. I mean, if you want to get like really up close and personal, which you can't even get that close from here. Like if you want to get super clean like that for some reason. Like if you want to do a, you know, proper power wash, as it were. This looks like a park in the middle in April in the Midwest. Kitty, I don't, there's no way that anybody is letting you use a a thing that looks like this. I can understand if they're a little dirty, but this is filthy. With a capital F. The kids are getting sick. I know it was for the joke, but... And joke. I know it was for the story. But kids are playing on this, which is funny because there's no footprints. You think there'd be footprints of grime all over the belt, all over the place. Why they call it the thrust belt. Nobody calls it that. I refuse to believe people would call it the thrust belt. How long have I been at this park? Feels like an eternity. You would not believe it, but I mean it. Alright, fair enough. To answer the question, I've been at this park for probably... like an hour? Some of these, because I don't stream for like 6 hours straight, some of these things are probably not going to be finished in a day. Like Sprawl said, it would probably take a 2-day thing, and he's right, but, you know, not for the same reason, just because I don't stream long enough to finish all in one day. I'm like right next to the Mississippi River, live across the street from a small park next to the school, and I've never seen a playground look this bad. I can understand it looking real bad, but this is straight up mold. Like, I'm sorry, if they were letting you play on this... Again, I know I'm harping, but this is criminal neglect. And part of me is like, it's just a video game. But the other part of me is like, this is stuff that is like in real life. This is stuff in real life that when we were kids, we went to parks that didn't look like this. But if you didn't care, if you go to some, you know... some podunk town in the middle of nowhere, where a city council gets paid $600 to power wash the playground, and they don't do it. They spend that $600 on direct TV and porn channels. It's like, well, of course it's gonna look like this because nobody did the job. Maybe this park's at 3 a.m. Yeah, this is one of those parks where it's like, I know this place is haunted. I know you can hear us. You know what I mean? Northwest Michigan. I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, Kitty. I wasn't there. This is just a level of disgusting that I find it hard to believe anybody can justify. Have you gone down the slide? Like that slide? I have not. Do you want me to go down the slide? Can I clean it first? It's filthy. I'm going to clean the slide before I go down it. Try switch to a wider one. There we go. Nope. There we go. So yeah, you would want to switch to a smaller one when it gets like really grimy. Like this right here. See this? Here's a perfect example of why you'd want to switch to a smaller, a more narrow thing, because it might or might not get it off the ground, but you need to switch to a narrower beam so you can slice through the grit. That's why you would want to do a narrower beam. Maybe it's better than in the 90s. Maybe. I don't know. And I don't know. I grew up in Orlando for the most part. I grew up in a mostly urban, no, not urban, mostly like suburban city. And everything just seemed fine, although most of the parks we went to were either near or within private Seventh-day Adventist schools. So what do I know of how the real world works? I was but a boy. I was but a boy. I was but a lad. Alright. I think this is... Oh, I was gonna say this is getting pretty clean, but not quite. What were we watching, Kitty, on YouTube? It was something about, like, Operation White Coats that involves Seventh-day Adventists. Raul, do you know anything about that? It's like, I have never heard of that in my life, and I went to private school my whole life. An innocent young Christian boy until Kitty corrupted him. Kitty, who do you think corrupted who? I think I 100% corrupted you if anybody corrupted anybody. I think that we corrupted each other. I don't have an aw. You're gonna have to settle for a gasp. I need an aw. Actually, I do have an aw. We were both adults? Well, yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, Kitty. I mean, we can still be adults. Why is there a bar? I'm sorry. This is a bar. Why is there a bar place set for kids? Adults can sit down while the kids make their drinks. But why is there a bar in the playground? Why is there a bar? Why'd they make a bar for the kids? I don't understand why they made a bar for the kids. Because the strip club playset was too expensive. I'm gonna come back to the bar. I lost focus on cleaning the floor. The meth deals go down. Kitty, do you remember when we went to New Mexico, and we stayed like a stone's throw away? Reminds you of the toy barbecue sets. Toy sets are great, not a bar set. Anyways, it reminded me. Do you remember when we went to New Mexico and we were like a stone's throw away from the Breaking Bad house, and we were right next to a park, and that park was the sketchiest ass park. It was so scary. Felt like we were gonna die the whole time. You weren't one of the people that threw pizza on the roof? No, but I can't say that people in the car weren't like suggesting the thought, and it's like, I'm not a part of this. I think I've told this story before, but we went to like the Breaking Bad house, and we're like, we were just like driving by, and the person who lives there now like was like out the door in a second being like, don't take a picture, rabble, 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 that sort of thing. It was whack. It was wild and whack, as a matter of fact. I mean, I'm not super invested in Breaking Bad. We didn't even finish the series. And it's not really one of those series I feel fully motivated to finish. I finished the Blue Circle. I think whoever owns that house would immediately sell it. I think they did. And I think they probably. Although, if you owned it now, it'd probably be worth it to sell now, right? I think the early seasons were fun. Yeah. A lot of the times, again, I've said this many times, but to reiterate, it's like once a series just gets too much up its own butt, and it's just like it takes itself way too seriously and way too much lore, and in a bad way. You know what I mean? Lore is not necessarily a problem, but when they take a massive leap from where the series originally started, you know what I mean? TV shows aren't for you. I also agree with that. I like the early seasons. Weak Constitution. It got pretty bloody, yeah. Scarface if it was a syndicated comedy. I never saw Starface. I never saw Scarface. I cannot talk today. I never did see Scarface. I need to see that at some point. You don't enjoy any drama shows? Gorb, did you ever see Squid Games?
Oh, I just came to see why my doorknob's covered with snot. And then I saw you. And I connected the two.
I connected the two. You suspect you would not like Squid Game? I mean, I saw Squid Game. I can't say one way or another. Mess with your head. I think Squid Game was fantastic. I don't feel like Squid Game needs a sequel. I'm going to be real here. I don't think it needed a sequel. You watch Rings of Power? I don't even know what that is. I have a feeling, Gorp, that you probably watch a lot more media that is more wild than Squid Game. Big pool of sludge runoff it should be collecting on the ground. I think that would be too much realism. Although it would be kind of fun to like power wash the sludge. You enjoyed the Zero Escape game, so Squid Game was right up your alley. Yes, doesn't need a sequel. I don't even want to watch the sequel. I'm going to because I'm going to have to because I really like Squid Game. I like shows that, you know, mess with your head. Like, I agree with Kitty. And not even really mess with your head, but they make you think more than other shows do. Rings of Power was like an Amazon Prime show that's like a prequel to Lord of the Rings and had no budget. Prequel to Lord of the Rings? And like The Hobbit? What is Zero Escape? I know Coyote just said it, but what is... He didn't say what it was, I don't think. Oh, did I not get this? Am I missing some things on this? Hold on. Yellow... Oh, the small blue floor. There we go. Antisocial Network was surprising. Guys, have you ever seen the Antisocial Network on Netflix? Takes a couple of 100 years before The Hobbit. I'm going to be the stickler in the mud and say that I don't really care for Lord of the Rings in general. I think Lord of the Rings is fine, but it's just that. It's just fine. Zero Escape is 999 and Virtue's Last Reward and Zero Time Dilemma. Alright, thanks. I don't know what any of that means. What's that? What? Rings of Power is lore about the series. You'd hate it. I hate it. I don't want... What? I don't want to hate it. Guys, what are your opinions on 4chan? The post above, antisocial. A bunch of visual novel puzzle games made by an insane Japanese man. Gotcha. That's not the one with Plan 8, right? I think I do know what 999 is. Eight Platform is a different game. That's the one, I think, who did I watch play it? Was it RT Games, I think? I think it was RT Games. I think a whole bunch of people played it because they probably got a whole bunch of sponsorships. Make that paper, boo-boo. That's all I gotta say, you know? Rings of Power could have been like a 45-minute long TV special, but it's an 8-hour long season of a TV show. Is the acting bad? You said there was no budget. How are they as hobbits? Are there hobbits? Have hobbits been invented yet in the before times? Also, guys, I'm almost done with Redwall entirely, the book series. I'm almost done with this book, and then I'll have one more book after that, and then I'll be done with Redwall entirely. Have not been hobbits yet. They're pre-hobbits. Ah! Skexy. What do you have to make? What do you have to put together to make a hobbit? What infinity craft? What infinity craft ass method do you got to make a hobbit? Is it? I don't have anything funny for this. Shire.
A hobbit is when a Great Dane fucks a chihuahua.
Look at this Roar TV channel. What Smeagol was before he found the ring. What did I read? I know I read The Hobbit, and I know I read Lord of the Rings, and I watched the original series and the new movies. So basically, I've seen essentially... You know what I didn't watch? I didn't watch the Hobbit new movies. I didn't watch, like, the Similian or whatever, the Simoleon. Oh, look at this! I didn't even notice this was here. It was so grimy. Look at this. It's got this little gross little play area where the kids can be like, aha, I play tic-tac-toe. I like to be right under here so I can spray the water upwards and all the grime and mildew can just fall right back into my open maw. It's like, just rain upon me. Rain upon me, mildew. It's like, delicious. Definitely not going to get 9 diseases from all of this. Also, I did give up on doing the floor at some point. Small red floor is looking good. Green floor is looking gross. Go down the damn slide. You want me to go down the slide? Fine, I'll go down the slide. Oh, never mind that. Go fuck. No. Alright, fine. Just for you. Let me make sure this is clean. There we go. I'm not getting down here with a dirty slide. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yee! Beautiful. Sound like a squeaky hinge. What did Finn's ears just do with that? Wonder if he fell asleep. Where's my actual big thing? There we go. So where are the swings? There are no swings. Also, I forgot about the roof. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a big job. This is definitely... might end up being a 2-night job. He finally fell asleep. Good. That dog is... that dog is worn out. Was this worth $600? I mean, I'm 57% done. So... would this be worth the $300 worth of money? I would say probably. I don't know. I feel like you could probably pressure wash this whole thing in a day. In real life. Heck, even in the game, if I, stream for probably 3 to 4 hours, could probably get this thing done. Probably no problem. Rather have it done right. Agreed, but have to go fast and efficiently. When is the hard space ship breaker stream? Is that the one where you like break down ships? As based by the name, I would guess. What am I working on? Let's get the floors done. Isn't that game like $40? I think it done right doesn't matter. These kids are little. Their body can take bulk. Apparently they can't because this guy's getting like complaints. Like, sorry, your kids are getting like tinnitus. Like, I don't care what the complaint is. Like, he's just like, just get rid of the mold. The parents will stop complaining. They'll have new kids. Those will be fine. Every now and then I'll open up Reddit and like one of the posts will be from like renters and it will be like, "Hi, I noticed this picture of my under my sink and it looks a little off colored. What do you think?" And it's like literally this, and it's like, you are going to die. You're going to die. Get out of that house. There's going to be spores in your lungs. Park hotel management. I keep thinking about doing roller coaster sim, but I don't know. I have lawnmower sim. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? We got your details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house in need of some TLC. I've got jobs building up Aura Smith. I wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned creosote. Creosote? Why are you putting creosote on the floors? Oh, they got a little nice rock climbing wall. This playground is cool. These are some lucky kids. I mean, well, assuming it was clean. If this was clean, it would be cool. But these kids deserve to be able to climb something that isn't going to, infect their lungs. All right, where's the ground? Let's get this ground area clean. Was in the drug playground in New Mexico. You are wild if you think I went into the playground. You are out of your gourd if you think I went anywhere near that park. You're a madman if you think I went anywhere near the windows. This park is entirely a local city's bribery. So you think you'd keep it clean? Or maybe that's the idea. The parents won't come here, so this will be safe. But it's not working because the kids are getting gross. Which reminds me of the place that... Oh, you're right, Kitty. I remember that. When we went to Wyoming. That was good times. When we I forgot about that place set. That was fun. I was going to say we should go back to Wyoming, but I'm like, should we? No disrespect to Wyoming, but why? I think we're good. I am not disrespecting Wyoming. I'm asking a legitimate question. Why would I go to... Do you need me to ask ChatGPT? Why would I go to Wyoming? It's actually a legitimate question. You know why you'd go to Wyoming? You'd go to Wyoming for Yellowstone, right? Isn't that relatively close to Wyoming? I don't want to disrespect Wyoming. Oming? Wyoming. Also, ugh. It's filthy. Just covered in grime and filth. I feel like once it gets discolored to the point where you can't even tell what the original color was, this shouldn't be allowed for children to get into. Oh, is the Finn channel playing? Aww. Look at that dog. That's our puppy. Pick a state to have a grudge against. Me? You want me to pick a state to have a grudge against? Okay. Kentucky. Because they gave me a like $300 speeding ticket. I mean, do I have to have a state to be angry again? Can I just be mad at Florida? They usually give me enough reasons. What'd Massachusetts do? Oh, speaking of Boston, did you guys see that there's a the new Fallout mod came out? The Fallout London, I think. So like all the Fallout streamers were super excited about that. A prestigious group, I'll tell you what. Get these tic-tac-toe dice clean. My goodness, these are disgusting. Such a weird concept to be paid like, hey, you clean that pole, here's $1. Like the supervisor is just in the background like, you did well, here's $1. It's like, dude. Aw, farting on my roommate's door. So where's the most ideal place to live? Me? What do you mean, like, just in general? Are you asking the chat? Because I'm the wrong person to ask. You're more interested in playing your Fallout map game than your big titty robot mom. Isn't that a DLC? Given that the last big Fallout mod was terribly written and had weird slavery stuff? Oh, I don't know about that. That I'm not so sure about. I think in the year of 2024, we probably should leave slavery mods in the past. Tell you what, this playground's looking beautiful. Have we cleaned all these? Not even close. A ding sound? It's just like, oh, just pump that into my veins. Ding! What in the heck? That doesn't even work in Twitch viewer. Let's try again there. Try again there, Spro. Those are all clean, good. Nice link. For a clown to use at the circus. I need like a... That's not a GIF, is it? I was gonna say I need a RAW TV of that, but no, it's just a ping. Just a JPEG.
This is the worst.
You know, I need to make that one louder too. I think that's the loudest it gets. I turned Kick His Ass. I made that one a little louder. I know Kitty likes that one. Michigan Playground. Oh, looks nice. It also doesn't look completely covered in you know, that evil goo from Kingdom Hearts. Look at those poles. You said? Oh God. They're a bit thick, aren't they? Also, I like how you can see the temporary the temporary schooling trailers. You can tell that it's a newfangled school. Like we're just gonna have these kids out here in the trailers for a few weeks until the new school expansion, and those trailers have been there since 2014. Dollars to donuts. All right, almost done with the green floor. Also, 69% completion. Thank you. It's the little things, really, I think, that, you know, keep us going in life. Nice. What's going to be the thing that knocks us up to 70? Did I get all of the circles? I got blue circle. Have I got yellow circle? No, I have not gotten yellow circle. The hubris. How dare me. Yeah, honestly, see, here's the thing. And some of the DLCs in this game have been getting rolled in the comments for good reason, because they tied some of their achievements behind the DLCs, which honestly I think is horrible. Like, that is wild that people still do that. It's like, look, I don't know what the solution is, but if you can't 100% a game unless you buy all the DLCs, there's something wrong. Like, you shouldn't need to pay extra from the base game to be able to 100% the base game. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I'm talking crazy talk. If I'm saying things that only, like, a madman would say. You know what I'm talking about. The other night when I was playing this, the other night I was streaming this, I got so tired, and I haven't been that tired in a long time. But I got so tired that I could swear I was just babbling about nothing. Have you guys gotten to that point where you know that you're talking and the words coming out of your mouth, you know that they don't make any sense, but they still just keep on coming out anyways? You never get tired. I'm just gonna smash X to doubt right there. I'm smashing X. The X is smashed harder than you'd ever believe. used to stream, did you ever sound tired? I'm not the judge. I'm just saying. If I hit Control F in Discord for user sprawl, I bet you I'd find the word tired in there, and not just about, you know, tired of people being idiots. There we go. Oof. I think they've got more problem. Oh, never mind. I thought that the actual wood was chipped, but no, that's just goop. Never mind. I cleaned off the goop. I feel like this is probably the best spray right here. This level of water. Most mentions of tires are about spin tires. I refuse to believe that you're never tired. Everyone is tired. Everyone gets tired. Everyone poops. Everyone dies. Those are 3 things that everyone does. Not necessarily in that order, but those are 3 things that happen. Alright, well, maybe you don't say that you get tired. I don't know why I'm arguing with this. Fine, you don't get tired. I don't care. Why am I arguing it? Sure, absolutely. If you want to believe that you don't get tired, hey, this is America. In America, you know, you're allowed to believe whatever you want as long as it's not stupid. You just go to sleep. And there's never been a time where you've been at work and you've said, man, I wish I can go to sleep right now. Not a single time in your life. Talking about getting tiered. What are we tiering? I want to do a tier list real bad. Guys, I want to do a tier list. What are we doing a tier list? Not right now, but what's the next tier list idea? Sex tier list? Is that like 3 things? Like anal? Do some shaming? What, like kinks? I don't think I can do a kink tier list. Pizza? Ooh, pizza would be fun. Like the different kinds of pizza. Pizza toppings would be a good one. I'm gonna put those in the scribble pad, kitty. Only 4 good Pop-Tarts. Gorp, I told you I tried the cinnamon or the chocolate chip Pop-Tarts, right? Your niece only eats cheese and mushroom pizza. Mushroom's a weird duck. You also said the more you liked it, the more I hate it. Did I say that? Is that another gross... I didn't realize there was another gross seat here. I thought I tried the one you tried, and I thought I remember them being not good. But, you know, opinions. I'm just saying... Okay, I could tell you, you know, unofficial tier list right now. I could tell you... Boss tier list, Boss Pop-Tarts, blueberry, cherry, brown cinnamon sugar. That's it. Those are the best Pop-Tarts. From there, they rank differently. Yes, cherry. Don't you sass me. Cherry are delicious. Easily the best Pop-Tarts. Well, not the best. There's some other variety flavors that are better, like the Snickerdoodle, the pumpkin. Pumpkin. I will die on this hill, Sprawl. I will die on this hill. Don't think I won't. Cherry is... Do you not like cherries? I thought you were my S tanks. I didn't say they were S tier. I thought those were the ones that were really good. If the Pop-Tarts you tried don't look like this, then they aren't the ones you like. What? I'm pretty sure I did try those, Gorp. These kinds right here. And I don't really remember liking them very much. But Sprawl seems to think that I turned on them and thought they were all right near the end. So maybe not. I'm not saying that cherry might not become an S, but I'm not going to put it on an S right now. These are the unofficial rankings. I can tell you right now that blueberry is going in S. Like, just massive spoilers. Like, I will fight you. Actually, no, I won't. You know what doesn't go in S? Raspberry. You know what doesn't go in S? Anything with chocolate. Oh my god, banana bread. That's the one I was thinking of, Kitty. Absolutely. Banana bread Pop-Tarts, just jam them into my veins. Just smash them into my veins. There's only like 3 kinds of Pop-Tarts that have chocolate chips in them that suck. There's 3 kinds of other ones. Oh, they're just so good. What about s'more? S'more are the best of the chocolate Pop-Tarts, which is the best compliment I can give them. I would not refuse a s'more Pop-Tart. A pizza tier list would be fun. You can't do a Pop-Tart tier list unless you eat one of each on stream. You joke, but I was actually considering that. I'm almost 100% sure that's the kind I got there, Glorp. Kitty, does that look familiar? Maybe that's the one I got. I don't know. All I know is that the kind I got, even my son was just like, no, I don't. And he likes chocolate Pop-Tarts. He's like, no, I don't like this. Why am I Pop-Tarts? We're talking about Pop-Tarts, Feelanoid. I was talking about doing a tier list. I'm like, I need to do a tier list. It's been so long since I've done a tier list. Also, hi, Feelanoid. And we were like, what about pizza? What about Pop-Tarts? What about, and then I started talking about Pop-Tarts for a while. Feelanoid, what are your opinion on cherry Pop-Tarts? Keep in mind, there's one opinion that's correct and one that's not. Way to skip your suggestion. What was your suggestion? Oh, right. I was going to talk about that. I actually considered that. Doing, like, not one of each Pop-Tart. No. But I'm like, I really don't need to try blueberry or cherry Pop-Tarts. I've had them before. You know what I mean? Pop-Tarts are a way of shoving calories in your face. Taste is irrelevant. Oh, you said sex tier list. I did. I responded to that. I said I couldn't do that. I said Twitch wouldn't let me do that. You can all agree the wild berry Pop-Tarts are not good. I don't know if I remember what they taste like. I responded to the sex tier list. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I remember. Those are pretty older ones, aren't they, Gorb? Haven't they been around since like the 90s? They're like super popular in a 90s kind of way. I remember them not being terribly good, but is there a way to like try a bunch of Pop-Tarts without buying like 15 different boxes? Do a 90s cartoons list? I think you would be surprised at how few I've seen. Because I didn't grow up watching Saturday morning cartoons. I wasn't allowed. Wasn't allowed to watch cartoons on Saturday. Or at least not on Saturday morning. There's the aesthetically pleasing ones you used to see on Pop-Tart commercials, and they taste awful. I have a feeling I have had a wild cherry Pop, or not wild cherry, a wild berry Pop-Tart, and I have a feeling it probably does not taste good. Anyways, we were saying earlier, we were watching a video, Kitty and I, and they were talking about apparently back in one of the wars, it might have been the Korean War, when the Seventh-day Adventists were like, no, we're not going to fight anybody, conscientious objectors, and the army was like, bokeh, and they just sent them to a secret lab of a bunch of Seventh-day Adventists and just like pumped them full of like rubella and all sorts of real crazy stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, government sucks, I see. Just like they always have. Good to know. Also, guys, I was asking about 4chan earlier. Can you tell Kitty your opinions on 4chan? You having no knowledge on the subject has not stopped. Yeah, what am I going to say about it though? That's the thing. It's like, oh, sure, I could do a whole tier list of like, you know, Louis' World and, you know, Dr. Katz. 4chan was kind of funny in 2006. I told Kitty I took a turn towards something awful towards 2006 and then never, like, didn't really do 4chan. Look up the Tusk. I mean, before you start thinking the Seventh Day Adventist special, I didn't say they were special. I said that we saw a YouTube video on them. Your opinion on 4chan? I haven't been there, and that's a good thing. I've, like, peeked at it and hated the format and never went back. Like, I can speak for what I remember of it, but I don't know. Kitty was watching a documentary. She was fascinated in it and was asking for opinions. Why does Kitty want to know? The thing I said just a second ago. 4chan was like pre every other sort of main interest site, internet site. 4chan was before Something Awful, right? Was the Q documentary? It might have been. They talked about Q. .4chan was made by people banned from S. Were they really? Oh, tell Kitty about that. They were banned from Something Awful? Something Awful was a totally different website until 2006. Yeah, Something Awful started as like the comedy website. Kiwi Farms. Oh, Kiwi Farms was started by Something Awful, banned people too. Wasn't 4chan involved with a lot of like terrible CP stuff? I mean, Something Awful was too for a little while, weren't they? Were they not? Well, that's good. Then maybe I was misremembering. It might have been the 4chan documentary. Is there an actual proper 4chan documentary? Because they did talk about 4chan. Not 4chan, excuse me, Q. Yeah, I think 8chan was the particularly bad one, wasn't it? Antisocial Network, if that sounds familiar. I know you guys watch like documentaries and stuff over on like other Discords. Q Into the Storm. It was not Q Into the Storm. Q documentary would have focused on 8chan, which is made by band 4chan assholes. So, Kitty, apparently there's another documentary about proper, more stuff about Q. Wait. Is it a pro Q or a negative Q? Is it a, like, for or against Q? Anti. Okay. Kitty is getting interested in the technology, like that whole realm. Not necessarily into Q itself, but the idea. Tell her to talk to Terry Doom. The Chan sword format was open source, and people would build them like Onion websites and shit, and there was a bunch of legal stuff on. Gotcha. It was an interesting documentary. You're happy to learn what was going on. Yeah, we were busy talking with, we were busy raising kids then, so I was paying a little bit of attention, but to be honest, like, with QAnon and all that, I wasn't paying attention till the elections, till 2016. I had one of the anti-Q podcasts, what? Who had what now? Oh, of the documentary. Gotcha. We're just gonna red pill his wife. No, she's not interested in that way, no. Pretty sure. She's not really super into the ideals of those groups. Should watch Q Into the Storm. QAnon is just a bunch of alt-wing guys who believe that every single conspiracy. Well, according to that one documentary we just watched, some guys on 4chan were taking credit for a lot of the YouTube, for a lot of that stuff, for a lot of the QAnon crap, and it's like, huh. I don't know if I want to watch a whole documentary on Q. I'll be the first to say it. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. This is going to take a little more time than I think. I looked up there on that second floor, and that's just gross. Can I get the monkey bars? Take this. Put this over here. Put this over here. There we go. I kind of feel like, yeah, the whole section of Q that they talked about in the documentary we just watched was roughly about 10 to 15 minutes of the documentary, and I feel like there's a lot more you could say, but then again, you pretty much have said it all by the time you've said the first 10, 15 seconds. For every annoying 90s conspiracy, except they think Trump is time-traveling genius. It's like, yeah, if you believed in him before, that, you know, mistakes happen. If you're still believing in Q after they've been wrong like 40 times now, like, you might just not be all together with it, my guy. What about Hillbilly Elegy? Hillbilly Elegy, is that worth a watch? Do you guys know about the Hillbilly Elegy thing on Netflix? I think it's anti-Vance, or it might be pro-Vance. I'm not sure. Oh, I think it was like a dramatized of his book. I might watch that. I might watch that just to see what they're up to. Those little rascals. Little conservative rascals. Garfield, where's my lasagna? Let me get these monkey bars. And then it's 10:15. I gotta go to bed soon. I mean, I know Kitty's got to. And we gotta... I don't really want to start on that second floor right now. So this is probably a good place to call it after we finish these monkey bars. Fortunately, it is Friday, for me anyways, and I don't have to worry about going to work tomorrow. But I do, you know what I am finally going to do? I'm finally going to go to the optometrist, and I'm finally going to get new contacts and glasses, because our stupid dog ripped, chewed my glasses up like 4 weeks ago. It's like, of all the things, I give you eagle eggs, I give you chicken eggs, and you had to chew up my glasses. You little butt, you little just straight up jerk. Oh god, there's like way up here too. Beautiful. I tell you what, I think we're going to earn our pay on this job. Probably what I'll do, once I finish up these monkey bars, we'll go ahead and wrap up there, and we can finish up the park next time and then do the house, unless there's some awesome new job instead of the house. I'm not super interested in the houses. I kind of like these real out on the town properties that we actually feel like we're doing something. The one where it's just like, come power wash a house. It's like, well, I want to power wash my own house. I don't care about power washing this fake guy's house, but whatever. Monkey bar is cleaned. It is kind of a shame that all the DLCs that I really want are like $9, because it's like, I'd like to clean the DeLorean, I'd like to go to the SpongeBob world, but $9 is it's quite a lot. I'm not. Might wait for a sale on that one. That's more than I'm willing to spend right at the moment for like one DLC. Where is monkey bars, monkey support struts? SpongeBob. I'm perfectly fine spending the money, but if there is a sale, I might wait for that. Some things just never go on sale, so it's just worthwhile just to buy it whenever. There we go. Support struts, monkey bars, monkey bar ladder. Just gotta do the ladder. As entertaining as it is to finish up this area, I'm actually having a surprising amount of fun cleaning up this gross playground. But if I don't go to bed, Kitty will never go to bed, and then she'll be really tired in the morning, and I'll feel bad because she's got to go to work. Clean ladder, please. Hello? Is there grime on the inside? Is there grime on the outside? There we go. Monkey bar ladder, monkey bar struts, monkey bar vertical struts. Excellent. So when we first started, I think we started like right here-ish. This place looked like trash. We're actually very close to done, but we'll save the rest for next time. We're gonna get only like 22% left on this, and I think that will put us well into the next area, and then we'll move on from there. That'll be fun. But for now, I think I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all for hanging out. That was very good. My shirt says Etov now. That's a different thing. Make sure you're voting. That's my voting shirt. But don't vote tonight, unless you have the opportunity to vote at 10:20 in the evening. Tonight, go get some sleep. Go relax. Go have a fantastic evening. I'll see you again on Saturday, and we'll do something. Probably more of this, because this game is very fun. Bye. Love you. Say it back.
Okay, Chief, take him away. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.